Hello. Welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. Thank you for joining us. I hope your December is going great so far. Hey, oh, by the way, I'm Laura Kane. This is Erik Rimmer.
Hi.
And that's producer Brian.
Sorry to yawn.
Wow.
Hi.
That was like your third straight yawn. I thought you were going to get them all out before the show started.
They are contagious.
No,
See?
don't. Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's the worst. He always yawns on Thursday. Don't
Oh,
even
no,
say it.
it's gonna
Don't
make
say
me.
it and don't do it.
Gonna make me.
The
Don't.
word like yawn? Don't say yawn.
Don't even say it. Yeah, because he'll do it.
I will.
You yawn on
He's
the word
starting
yawn?
to. He's like, his eyes are starting to.
Yawn. Yawn.
Oh, wait.
No, I have to yawn though.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
I'm going to call you in 2 minutes. Or no, 5
We're
minutes,
interrupting
okay?
this broadcast to bring
5 minutes.
you...
Brian, why
I'll call
can't
you.
I
Yes.
find you?
Bye.
What do you mean?
Okay. Anyway, oh yeah, we're doing the show right now. Hello. Okay.
Hi.
Let's pay attention. Okay. Thank you guys for giving to the Rady Children's Hospital Give-a-thon, the iHeartRadio Give-a-thon. If you guys did give, that was awesome. Thank you so much. It's over now, and what a great year we had again this year. So thank you. And I'm going to tell a little bit of Charlie's story a little bit later on, and then we're going to do some other fun stuff. But first, let's talk about this person. Look, I even have
That's not a
a
person.
coaster. Well, the guy that works for this company, the guy that is this company,
The man.
the man behind
The
this
coaster.
logo, the man behind the coaster is Jay Wartzler. He is a certified financial analyst. He's a certified financial planner. He's a certified divorce financial analyst, and he's been assisting clients with a path to a comfortable financial future for 35 years and counting.
That is a lot of experience.
It is. It's like the only job he's ever had. It's kind of awesome.
It is.
If you think about it. His building is the Aventine. Oh, I think he's moving out of that building, though. I think, well, eventually. But they have really nice offices. But don't let that scare you if you don't have $1 million. It doesn't matter. He wants to help you get out of a tough financial bind. Whatever you're in right now, and you think, oh my gosh, my pension, what's going to happen with my pension? What's going to happen with my 401k if I move jobs? He can tell you. Give him a call. He will lead you in the right direction.
He's like the Wizard of Oz of
He's
money
the wizard.
management.
He's the wizard of money.
He really is.
So the team at Capital Growth can be your one-stop shop with financial advisors, estate planning attorneys.
Yes.
Everybody needs one of those. And tax preparers, they're there too. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Capital
hot
Growth Inc.
diggity.
is a big wealth of everything money. And especially if you are in retirement or you're thinking about retiring here pretty soon, or maybe you're like Brian and you've already started saving for retirement and you're all but 22. Do you want to know if you're saving in the right way?
I am.
Okay, well, give Jay a call because this might be the most important phone call you've ever made in your financial life.
You know, maybe. My
Maybe.
short and sweet financial life.
Short, very short, and very sweet financial life. So his number is 858-552-6960, or you can just email him. It's super easy.
JAYW@capitalgrowthinc.com. And then their website is capitalgrowthinc.com.
You can always DM us if you have forgotten all this information, but you do remember something about managing money, and that's something you need. Just DM us. We will give you Jay Wartzler's info. He's a great person too. Really nice guy. I've been on the phone with him, just like pouring my heart out about other things. He's like that kind of a guy. Like he listens. He's the kind of guy you want to talk to about like important things.
He's a financial planner and an emotional
And a
planner.
therapist. Yes, he kind of is. He's a little bit of a therapist.
Probably wishes you would stop calling him inventing.
He's probably
I
like,
know.
why did I ever give her my number?
He never acts like that. Okay.
Because he knows better to talk back to clients.
Stop. No, he's awesome. It's capitalgrowthinc.com. Okay.
We love you, Jay.
So you may have heard my phone ring and me saying, I'll call you in 5 minutes. Brian, I'm going to kick your butt. I'm not even kidding. Those are so loud. Those yawns, I can hear them. Yes, they are.
Hey, Brian. Attaboy.
Drink a freaking, make some coffee or something. How about you What do I have? How about some cocaine? What do I have?
What do I have? Okay, wait a minute.
Last
Just
week
for the record, she does not have cocaine.
Last week we talked about Laura's sobriety. This week we talked about her addiction.
Trying to think of
Oh
something
my
that
God.
works quick. Come on.
That was a joke, everybody, so don't write us.
Hello. Of course it was a joke.
Nervously reaching.
People are texting. Our phones
I'm
start
not.
blowing up already.
Starts pushing something deeper into her purse.
There's so many things, but no, not me anymore. Okay.
Thank God.
So this is my host chat, by the way. A lot of people ask me, and I'm not kidding. They say, how come we don't get an update on your kids? What's going on? How's Evan? Does she like New York? Yada, yada. So I thought we'd call Evan right now. We called Charlie last podcast. Let's call Evan and just get an update on Evan because
do you want me to call
it's
her?
a fan request. No, I can.
Oh, you can.
I'm going to FaceTime her and see
are?
if that comes through.
Fantastic.
Oh, I can do it on the Roadcaster this time.
Oh, look at you.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, hold on.
Let me get it.
I think you're connected.
Bluetooth. Yes, I am.
You're really a delight.
I am such a delight. It's not even funny.
Huh. You laugh.
Fake laugh. Okay, here we go. Is it coming up? No, it's not.
It was.
Yeah. Oh, maybe because I'm FaceTiming her. I'll cut all this out.
In post.
In post.
Fix it in post.
Okay, here we go. There we go. It's still not coming through.
Click on your headphones, like the headphones bar, the speaker button, see if it shows you the Roadcaster as an option.
There it is. Evan.
Hello.
Hi, beauty.
Hi.
Hi, Evan.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm so good.
Okay, so
I'm working on math.
okay.
Evan, do you ever have a bad day?
Like, I have bad moments, but at the end of the day, I don't think I ever have bad days because I find good moments in
God,
the day. And if there's a good
I
moment in
frickin'
the day,
love
then
you.
it can't be a bad day.
Isn't she amazing?
You're freaking amazing.
So
I love you guys.
Evan, we're doing the podcast, obviously. And
yes.
a lot of people asked me, hey, does Evan like New York? How's she doing? How's it going at Fordham University? So I thought we'd call you and just get an update on your little life. What's up? Your big
Okay,
life.
well, let me kind of walk you through a day.
Okay.
Okay. So I wake up. Sometimes I'm super tired. Sometimes I'm just mid-tired. And sometimes I'm like, yes, ready for the day. Well, actually, I'm always ready for the day. But I'm either just more tired or not as tired. And then I get up, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I put on my clothes, and then I head to class. And usually I have acting first. And acting at 9:30 is difficult. I'm not going to lie. But it's really fun and rewarding. And then you get to you're set up for the whole day. Then I usually have some other form of theater, like I have collaboration. And then after that, I have like some other classes. And then I hang out with my friends in between. And then, yes, I have BFFs here. They're in the room right now.
Who are
So
your
they're making
BFFs?
faces and-
Who are you?
Wait, guys, everyone. So I'm on my mom's podcast right now. Everybody say hi. Hi.
Dang.
Well, that sounds like a lot of people.
How many people are in that room?
3 plus
my God.
me.
Oh, and is
Yeah.
it, let me guess, Aiden?
Yeah.
Okay, let me guess.
I love that name.
Oh, what was the other girl's name? She has a cool name.
You know it.
I know. Not Aria,
You
because
got
I
it,
know
you
Aria.
got
What's her name? Dang it. It's an interesting name. It's a name I've never heard before.
Starts with a V.
Varia?
So
You're
close.
So close.
Valeria. It's Valeria.
Valeria. Okay.
Oh, that's
So
pretty
there's
too.
Valeria, Arden, and Aiden.
They're like
Aiden,
all
My
BFFs.
BFFs.
Arden, and
My
Valeria.
BFFs.
Those are very nice names.
Are you in your dorm room, or are you
Yeah.
in their
Yeah.
dorm room?
I'm in my room.
Now, are you all behaving yourself?
Yeah, we're literally doing math homework right now.
Excellent. I approve.
They have
Yeah.
sleepovers too. The boy does too.
Yeah,
In a
Yeah.
friendly way.
That's awesome.
It's
we all have sleepovers. Anyway, so I'm loving it here. It's great. I also just like need to be here. Like New York is just so fun, and there's so much to do always.
And you have a job. What's your job?
Yeah, it's an on-campus job, so I work like in the theater program, just like helping manage like shows and like things like that.
Do you love it?
It's so fun. I'm having the best time, and I get paid. I'm getting paid to do what I did in high school for free.
That's awesome. Really
That's
cool.
awesome.
And tell me what you have coming up here next semester.
Well, what do you mean next semester?
Like you said, you're trying out for something, or you're auditioning.
Oh, yeah. Next semester, I'm auditioning for studio shows, and those are like shows that are like student run and produced and acted, and they're just so much fun, and they're so impressive because they're fully student run. So I'm gonna do some of those. That'll be fun.
Give me a high point so far of being at school and a low point.
Okay. A high point is just that I get to hang out with my friends at all hours of the day, always, and I love them. But a low point is that I don't get to see you guys.
I know. Are you going to move there permanently, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, Evan, she's going to start crying.
No, I already know this. I already know this. Believe me. I knew it the minute we landed. I knew it. I go, hit. There she goes.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Yeah.
Never again to be in San Diego, except for when are you coming? When are you landing, by the way? Do you know?
December 21st. I don't know what time.
Okay. I just want to be ultra prepared. And I have a big surprise for you. I'm really excited.
You stop saying that.
I know. I will. I will stop saying.
What is it? Oh my God.
You'll have to wait.
What is it?
So, in other words, Evan's doing really good.
Oh my God.
She's
Sounds
loving life.
Awesome.
She hasn't changed.
Yes.
I want to come and visit you, Evan.
We should
come and visit.
We should. We would turn that city on its ass.
We would buy all the fake designer stuff in the world.
Yeah, you would.
I would.
How would we get it on the plane? We'd probably wind up in jail.
I would get an empty suitcase. I will take one. What, Evan?
I gotta go because I'm really close to the window. I almost just dropped my phone out the window.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's crazy.
You know what, Evan? You should probably go to bed. It's like late there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, good.
That's what I was gonna say. Bye.
Love you so much.
Love you, Evan.
I love you more.
I'll see you in a few weeks.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. So
You can tell she hates it there.
Jesus Christ, that is your daughter.
isn't that crazy?
For sure.
She is like that 100% of the time. It doesn't matter if it's in the morning or at night. She's that way always.
Oh,
I
man.
hate everything that gets within a 10-foot radius of me in the morning.
You know what? I know that, and I purposely texted you in the morning. If I don't hear from you in the morning, I know, like, okay, he's not a morning guy. He'll text me later on because I know this already about
How do
you.
know? Have I mentioned this?
Yes, you have. That you're like the worst. Like you don't talk to anybody. You're like hate life
I'm better
until you
now.
get coffee.
I'm better now, but yeah, generally speaking, I am apathetic to everything in the morning.
Like if you didn't have coffee one morning and you were just like miserable and you didn't talk to anybody.
I don't have coffee. I just slump over and die.
Yeah,
But I'm a little grumpy regardless.
you're very grumpy.
I'm
My mom hates it.
really grumpy.
Your mom hates it.
Oh, my mom hates that I'm grumpy in the morning.
Does she? Because she probably thinks she did something wrong.
No, because my mom is the opposite. She wakes up at 5 a.m. and like works out for 2 hours and then gets up and makes breakfast and does her stuff and
Wow.
she goes to bed at 9 p.m. And
Wow, I want to be your mom.
My mom's crazy.
I do. That is a full healthy life right there. That is the life I should be living, but I don't. By the way, Eric,
Yes.
I purposely put those I love to fart and I poop today magnets up on top because I didn't want our guests to see them. Did you put them back on the refrigerator?
Oh, yeah.
Eric, why did you do that?
Oh, I thought you
I
had
didn't
cleaned-
want our special guests to see those. I was embarrassed, so I took
You
them
are
off.
so
I wasn't.
professional.
Oh
she
my
she
God.
never saw him.
Yes,
Don't
she
worry.
did. She stared right at him.
Oh, I
No, she
pointed.
didn't.
I pointed them out to her when she walked in.
Oh,
She was looking at my baby blues the entire time.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so that's my host chat. My update on Evan Elizabeth. What's your host chat, brother?
Okay. Remember how I said last week that I was going to get on my soapbox about something?
Oh yeah. Here we go, folks.
Balenciaga, I am coming for you. I'm so done
Start
with this
at
company.
the beginning. Like, for somebody that doesn't know anything about this, what happened?
So last week, a big bombshell dropped. The big fashion house. Well, I don't even know if you can call them a fashion house. Their clothes are so expensive and so ugly. Kim Kardashian wears everything. Remember how she wore the caution tape bodysuit?
Yes.
That was Balenciaga.
Justin Bieber's a Balenciaga model, right? Isn't he?
I don't know.
Or thought he was.
He better get out of there. And then Kim's ex-husband, that tool is associated
So they are
with
all
him.
associated with this big name. And then what happened?
Yes. So also get this. I just found out that Balenciaga owns 20% of Kim's line Skims.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're invested in like 20%.
Oh, no.
So
Which is a
it's
stupid brand too.
yes. So it started with photographs of their new 2023 ad campaign coming out. One was their they did a thing with Adidas. What do you call it when they do a thing?
Collaboration?
A collaboration with Adidas. Thank you. And it was a purse on a messy desk, and under the purse was paperwork regarding a lawsuit from people that believe they should be able to have possession of child pornography. And the ruling from the Supreme Court saying no. Now, I've worked on...
What? I never heard of this one.
Oh, yeah. So, and it's conveniently placed right
Is
underneath
Adidas in trouble too then?
Adidas has, at this point, no word has come out from
Okay.
Adidas. So I've worked on a ton of photo shoots. I was a model at one point. The effort that goes into a photo shoot and an ad campaign is unreal. We've all seen The Devil Wears Prada. There is so much signing off. Everything is so strategic. For an ad campaign to go to print and everything, it is
Looked over
months
and looked over
and
and
months
looked over,
and months, and everything is looked at under a microscope.
Like literally that little
Yeah.
eye thing.
And there are so many different people that need to sign off on it. Balenciaga is now trying to backpedal and say, oh no, it's this person's fault. There's a $25 million lawsuit being put out to one person, and then another $25 million lawsuit being launched at somebody else, all to kind of clear their name because they've been now found out. So I'm not going into any conspiracy theories or anything. The fact of the matter is it's right there. They have two other ad campaigns involving children that are no more than maybe 5 years of age. Now, like I said in the last show, I'm not a parent, but we are getting so dark in this country that we just need to find a light. And
But I'm glad this is like blowing up in their face.
yes,
then.
but the fact of the matter is the people that can really say something, which is Hollywood, is crickets. The only person that has really spoken up and are two people that I like very much, Heather McDonald and Lala Kent. They've really, from Vanderpump Rules.
There's nobody else that has?
No.
Hasn't Kim?
Kim
Kind
gave
of.
some lame response after sitting on it for days. And she said, well, I'm speaking with Balenciaga and trying to see if they understand the severity of what they did. There's no severity in anything. What they did was knowing full well, and I'm sure these children weren't in danger on the photo shoot, but it's what it represents. In one of them, and you can all Google it, nothing's been altered. These were as a mother, if Charlie were a child model and he was 4 or 5 years old and you brought him onto a set and they said, okay, he's going to wear a hoodie that's tied just the way Satanists tie it. And he's going to have shoes on that are devil shoes that have like the devil's face on them. And in the background, there's going to be a little crayon drawing of a house on fire with the devil standing in front of it and a dog collar on the floor and a weird little bear with bondage gear on it, all in one photograph. I think as a mother, you'd probably like.
I'd be like, how
this
much are you paying? No, I'm not kidding. I'd be like, wait, what?
I'd be like, what the F?
What's going
is
on here?
Going on. And then there's a roll of tape that's supposed to spell out Balenciaga, and it's not. It's a demon. The writing
Why is it so evil?
Yeah, it's all very dark. It's very twisted. And then two of the people that worked for that fashion house, there's a woman and a man. Their websites have been completely pulled down because of the images that were on there of like kids drenched in blood. It's weird.
So these two people are at fault, or who's at fault?
No, they're not at fault. Everybody's blaming everybody else. Balenciaga's
the GM should take the blame.
Right. And they're saying basically this lame ass response of, oh, we didn't know, it's all the photographer's fault. And this poor photographer is like,
no,
he's like, no, I was just told to shut up and take the pictures. I didn't.
Or the advertising agency, right?
Right.
Probably,
and he said, I even voiced an opinion about what was going on in these ads. I'm sorry. I understand he may have voiced his opinion. I would have walked off. I would have said, I'm not taking pictures of these kids like this. I don't care what kind of a contract I signed. Go ahead and sue me. I'm not.
Would you have? I mean, like, I'm just saying,
sure.
like, this is a multi-million dollar, I'm assuming, shoot. This is a big paying gig.
I just wouldn't, morally, I wouldn't have felt okay with it.
Because you're, as a photographer, you're very much involved, like, intimately with the shoot because it's through your eyes.
Yeah. So in the other shoot, there's two kids. I think they're both boys. They have long hair. So I think one's a boy and one might be a girl, or they both might be boys. Maybe 5. With these weird teddy bears that are all in, and that's the only thing that Balenciaga is saying is, well, we shouldn't have posed the kids with the bears. That's the only thing that
they didn't mention the demons and the devils and the house on fire and all that.
None of that. And then,
jeez.
And the kids are standing on a couch, like legs spread. One's on its stomach with like his kind of rear end arched in the air, and on the table in front of him are like wine glasses and alcohol glasses.
I saw that.
So it's a very, you saw that one.
I saw that
it's
one.
a very disturbing, and sorry, fuck them for putting kids aren't.
Have the parents of the kids spoken out or anything?
Well, apparently the parents are employees of Balenciaga.
Oh.
Is what the reports are saying.
Oh.
But anybody that thinks that that's okay, and in this country with all this stuff that is going on, to even think about putting a kid in a any kind of a situation like that.
With everything going on.
Yeah.
You're so right. Sex trafficking. And
right.
Kids being kidnapped and oh my God.
Well, and it's this has been going on for months and months and months with them. And like I said,
these photos have been coming out for months?
Well, Balenciaga has always kind of pushed the boundaries of stuff. Like if you look back at a lot of their stuff, it's never been as blatant as this. But a lot of people are saying that it's almost like a wink at people that support child endangerment and stuff. People that are into that kind of thing. Like, like a wink, wink, like, we get you, here's...
that whole controversy. Remember that friend that we had that lived in that super nice place that you used to...
Yes.
You know how she thinks that the Democrats are like taking the adrenal glands from the kids and eating them because it gives them such like incredible energy and power. You've heard like these crazy ass stories.
These conspiracy theories, yes.
Okay. So is that like that kind of a wink? Like we understand you guys, or is it just a whole...
No, what they're saying is that there's certain... And I don't know anything about it. Like I wouldn't have this thought in my head ever. But it's almost like a drug deal or something. Like I'll throw this symbol out showing that I'm, like when we did the thing with the hankies, the colored hankies.
Gay guys do hanky things. Yes.
It's almost like a hey, I'm into this. So just
really?
So you know,
that's what people are saying.
Yes, and in no way am I making any kind of a inference
Comparison
about
or-
the homosexual community.
No,
at all. I'm just using the hanky thing as a reference. Like that's how you would know that somebody's into what you're into or whatever. So what they're
God,
doing
it's
in this
really
Balenciaga,
dark.
yeah. So it's very well thought out. It's very meticulous in what they were doing. This was not some rando photo shoot where they just threw a bunch of stuff on a table and took pictures.
So what should be done?
Well, I don't understand the whole cancel culture. I think it's gotten a little bit out of hand because my God, you can't say anything without somebody flipping out. But for a brand that's this out there and that you've got major support from celebrities and stuff, they should be canceled. They should be.
Do you think that they are happy that this is happening because everybody's talking about them?
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is bringing
This
them.
is like exactly what they wanted.
It's probably.
I think this actually might be well. So Balenciaga's strategy has always been to be a little outlandish, and I don't think that these pictures were meant to be any sort of signal. I think as society has gotten more, I want to say accepting and maybe progressive. We've allowed more things that once upon a time we absolutely wouldn't have. I think we're probably just at the point where Balenciaga, as they push things, and we've as a society allowed so much they push something that we have drawn a firm line.
Right.
So I don't think this is actually good publicity for them because
Good.
controversy is can be good, but controversy about having about sexualizing children never ends well for anyone.
No, it doesn't. And it's like the thing with like male frontal nudity on TV. It was so taboo just not that long ago, and now you see it
Wieners everywhere.
all the time.
I know.
You would have never seen that. And if you saw a bare butt, everybody talked about it.
Yeah.
It's so odd because in these photo shoots and stuff, they go over everything with a fine-tooth comb. If something doesn't look right or the light isn't hitting something right, it's scrap the whole thing.
Well, a
and
bunch of
start
people okayed these photos.
Oh yeah, there is no way somebody just looked at it. I mean, they have they go over everything with a microscope. There's no way they looked at this and went, "Oh, okay, I'm good with it." Like, we as Americans aren't stupid. Don't hustle us. It's such an insult, and anybody that thinks it's okay needs to have their head examined. It is not okay.
Kim
and
needs
I'm
to
not
make
even
a big statement.
She does. And I think if she did, without that lame response that she had, things might have gone a little different. But she's got a lot to lose, which is probably why she's playing it the way she is.
She can afford to lose
She totally
some
can.
stuff.
Cut your ties
Yeah,
with them.
for sure.
Like,
20% is not that much. She could regain that easily.
Yeah.
She could afford it.
For sure. And
Probably like up her brand even.
it
if she
probably
cut
would.
ties.
I think she's doing more harm. She's lost millions of followers.
Really?
They did it in. Did you hear about that, Brian? They did it in real time or something on TikTok or something. I mean, she's still got something like 300 million followers or whatever, but she's been losing them.
That's significant.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
And, if you're going to stand for it, then you deserve to lose
so
it.
what does Kanye West have to do with this whole thing? Like his outburst?
He was in a collaboration with them as well.
Okay. And so is he him saying I love Nazis why is he
So so this is just to preface. This is a conspiracy theory and one I don't necessarily agree with, but it does raise an interesting question. Is that Kanye has actually been pretty vocally against Balenciaga on this. He spoke out about them pretty quickly. Now that doesn't really mean much because he's spoken out about quite a few things and spoken in favor of quite a few things he shouldn't have. But one theory I saw was that the timing of this was a little suspicious. Is that he's probably, from what I heard, he has a very strict collaboration contract. And they usually pretty are. In fact, Kim may be not totally willing to just come out and sever ties because it would end in a several month legal debacle. So there's a good chance that Kanye, who already is going to be in a risky financial situation after his recent divorce, he decided the easiest way to get out of it was to make himself look on a
so they drop him. Okay.
So they drop him. So he goes. So I mean, I saw one person say, "Oh, the reason he probably wore a face mask on Alex Jones, so no one could see him, keep it like trying to keep it together as he's saying all this outlandish crap, which may or may not be true.
Okay.
We know, and being so, I guess, religious as he supposedly is, the fact that you have children and this seems to be okay with anybody is just mind-numbing to me.
He cares about his kids 100%. That's the one thing he's always had going for him. Even if he does support Hitler.
I can't even imagine if his kids were one of those models that he would be okay with that.
Oh, hell no.
You know, it's just, and the whole thing is just so dark, and everything doesn't need to be about sex. Like there's, you know, we get it pushed on us enough.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm by no means, you know, a prude, but it's just gross. It's just gross.
Yeah.
And was that a guffaw that I heard back there, or was that a cough?
A little bit of both.
Yep. But you know, it's been such a crazy last few years that this is just like the icing on the cake.
Well, I would say we got to stop buying their product, but I would never even buy it in the first place. It's too expensive.
It's just their clout. So like it's their influence. So the only people who can really stop it is the people
that need to talk out, to speak out.
I mean, I think mostly we've honestly been like in the midst of an ongoing sexual revolution since, you know, whenever it started in the 1950s, 60s. And I think it's kind of snowballed to a point where we're hitting up against some hard lines that some people have crossed, and maybe not fully, but tiptoed across them a little bit, or dipped their toes in the water. Especially the Balenciaga stuff. Like none of it's overtly sexual, but it's very subconscious. Like it's very suggestive, but you can't suggest that stuff. That's ridiculous.
Right.
So,
like to some people,
taboo.
Right. Well, like to some people, like the normal person, like you and I, that would look at an ad with just a black purse with a stripe down the front of it, sitting on a messy desk, you'd think, okay, it's a nice purse. But then when you look at the situation, like when I first looked at the ad with the kid in the schoolroom, I just saw a kid in like a black hoodie with really ugly shoes on. But then when you start seeing all the subliminal stuff, you're like, oh, why is that even necessary? You know?
Yeah.
And they also made, and I don't know if you saw this, but they were making clothes for infants. And one of them was, it had a baby in a onesie, and it had like stars and a moon on it, but then it had devil horns.
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
No, it was really, really creepy.
Wow.
So it's, you know, I'm all for art and fashion and stuff like that, but when you're wrong, you're wrong. And that was just, I think what it was is the tables got turned and it blew up in their face, and they were like, oh shit.
And good that it did.
Yeah, we need to.
You don't mess with the most precious of all things, our kids.
And what I think some people, you know, might think, oh, what's the big deal? It's an ad campaign. Who cares? But who cares is, and like I said before, I'm not a parent. I'm not pushing an agenda. But what's wrong and creepy and immoral is what it is.
Is what it is, yeah.
And you know, whether you believe in God or you're religious or you're not religious, there's still a moral compass that we all have. And that's just wrong on so many levels.
This may be just like exactly on par with that. The people that make Hellmann's and Best Foods mayonnaise, they want you to try mixing it with eggnog this year. Honestly, mayonnaise and eggnog. They want you to make it a thing.
That is a hard jump. But,
I know. I'm trying to make things a little bit lighter now. Isn't that gross?
Wait. Eggnog with mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise. They claim it's better than using just eggs, and they posted a recipe on Instagram.
Okay, well, I don't like eggs.
What?
I don't like eggnog. Eggnog is disgusting.
I hate eggnog.
Eggnog is delicious.
Oh, God. Brian.
Do you drink it with alcohol in it, or do you just drink it plain?
Both.
Ew.
Eggnog is disgusting.
Well, now they want you to make it with mayonnaise.
I only drink eggnog seasonally, and I don't even seasonally, not even Christmas. I'm like, oh, just give me all the eggnog. I'm like, oh, I'll have a glass here and there. It's good. It's a good treat.
It's like a thick
Brian,
bunch of
I thought
mucus.
I raised you better than this.
Anyways.
I have a question
Let
before.
a load off, old man.
Oh my God, he just called me old man.
Oh my God, just like you're his pops.
Sorry.
All right, pops.
A little rebellious.
Oh man.
When you guys were growing up, did your family have a specific puke bowl?
Oh my! I saw this on TikTok.
Did
Oh, no.
you?
Oh,
I
no,
love
please.
this.
I can.
I remember the exact bowl. It was orange and it was ceramic and it was big and it was the puke bowl. And my mom used it also to make cookies. Same thing. She would just wash it out. But isn't that disgusting? I remember my kid's puke bowl. It was metal. It was a big metal one.
Yeah, I had a metal one.
Yeah.
How would you know what it looked like? Because you were never within a block of them when they were
Oh my!
puking.
Oh, I'd see that in the cupboard. I'd be like, "No,
the bowl."
get
And she'd
that
run
away
outside.
from me!"
Oh my God.
Isn't that
I
funny?
kind
Do you remember having a
I
puke
thought
bowl?
I
No?
thought I thought I loved Mary enough, but I think I love her more that she just washed it out and used it to make
I
cookies.
would love to call her right now, but she's not going to be awake.
God,
It's
let's
too
try
late.
it. Can we call her next week?
Yes, I'll prepare her. She doesn't like being
Do you
on
know
the air or on whatever.
hate throwing up.
Oh yeah.
And I
really?
remember
I love it.
Oh,
I know.
I know.
How
who
weird,
doesn't?
Eric.
I remember as a kid thinking, I'll never forget it. I was standing in the kitchen and I thought, oh, my stomach feels weird. And I pulled open my shirt and threw up inside my shirt.
Ew, gross.
Only you would throw up in the most gross way possible.
I know.
Like,
That is gnarly.
yeah.
That is completely gnarly.
Yeah.
I just remember my brother, sister, and I used to share a room. And my sister's bed was next to my bed. It was Easter. It was Easter night. And we had just eaten candy, and soda and all the kind of stuff. So she's like, I think my stomach hurts. I was like, my heart immediately starts racing. And then I see her like leaning over the bed and I like took off running all the way to the den. I'm like, Mom, Dad, oh my God, Jenny's puking, oh my God. And then I puked right there on the ground because I had eaten just as much candy and I was running and I got it all mixed up and I puked.
That happened to me once.
It did?
I went to the Colorado River with my family. I had like a big old tub of like red vines on the way there.
Oh, no.
And in the middle of the night, just threw them all up.
Oh God, that must
my
have been so
God.
ugly.
Oh, it was. I remember it enough for it to be disgusting.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Do you want to hear a horrible story?
I don't really do.
Right after this, the heartwarming story of
Charlie, how Charlie was born.
Oh, my God.
I'll dumb it down a little bit before we get to Charlie,
So-
or whatever you call it.
Growing up, with the exception of like my dad letting me try his beer, which I hate, I never drank. And so I will maintain this story was that I got accidentally drunk. And it was a holiday. I was modeling at the time and I was in town for this holiday and I was never home. And I had a modeling gig the next day in Palm Springs. And so, you know how you model swimsuits in the winter and you model like the 3-piece wool suits in the summer
I didn't know that.
because of the way that the advertising.
Oh yes,
seasons are.
okay.
scheduling.
Yeah. So I had middle of summer
Oh God.
modeling job in Palm Springs the next day. So I went over to a friend's house and his girlfriend was like, hey, do you want a peach smoothie? And I thought, sure. And I weighed all of about 80 pounds soaking wet. I was so skinny and I was like, sure, I never ate. Like I was like, what's eating?
You were like a true model.
Totally. And I had one and I just remember it was all blended and it was icy and it tasted just like peaches. And I thought a smoothie was a smoothie.
Did you not know it had alcohol in it?
Nope.
Oh,
So
gosh.
after about 3 of them, I was hammered.
Oh, no.
Wait, who has 3 smoothies? Like,
No,
one
even
sitting?
has
And
3 smoothies.
Oh
That's
my
right.
gosh, they were so delicious.
But you just make one and you have a smoothie. You don't have 3 smoothies.
Well, through a couple hours, I'd had 3.
He's like, it's kind
Still.
of. He's like, for some reason, she kept calling them margaritas.
Yeah, and it was not. But it was like peach schnapps or something in it, and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gin or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know what it
Well,
was.
Schnapps. Blech.
oh god. And then we went to Old Town, and I remember sitting there, and someone ordered me a fishbowl margarita, and you remember the size of those.
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Well, I sucked that thing down. And then I remember I was apparently, now this was after this point, everything was told to
Blackout.
me within the next
You
couple
blacked
days.
out, probably, yeah.
I had said something, and I don't know, somebody had had enough of my guff, and they came and picked me up. I was sitting in a chair at one of the Mexican restaurants in Old Town, picked me up by my armpits, lifted me out of my seat, and just dropped me on the floor. And we wound up at some bar in PB where a friend of mine gave me money to go buy everybody Cape Cods.
Okay.
And I never came back. And what they found out was, he said, everybody was like, well, where's Erik? He's like, I don't know. He's been gone for a while. He goes through the bar looking. I'm in the back, standing on a bar stool with maraschino cherries in my ears, telling jokes. And I had drank every single Cape Cod. They were just empty.
You're a monster.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
How'd you survive this?
So
I know.
So then they're like, it's time to go home. They lived in Tierra Santa, and I lived in North Park.
Uh-oh.
And my mom, for as close as we were, she was not thrilled with the modeling thing because I had just started, and
You're probably too skinny, and she wasn't in like that.
yeah, and she was like, you're going to be running around with a fast crowd. And my dad was like, go, and and they said, we're going to put you on the couch. They took my keys. They went in to get a pillow and a blanket, and they heard the front door slam, and they came out. My keys were gone, and I was gone, and my car was gone.
Dude.
So by the grace of God, I drove home and didn't kill anyone. And remember getting home, and I lived, it was a 2-story apartment building, and there was steps, and then there was a landing, and then there were steps, and then my front door was at the top of the steps, and I had like a wraparound balcony. And I remember laying my head on that first landing going, oh my God, it's so nice and cool. And I didn't walk up the steps, I crawled. And I remember hearing like a knocking, and I looked up, and there was my mother standing at my front door.
Uh-oh.
Knock, knock, knock. And I thought, oh my God. So I tried to sober myself up, and I'm thinking, it must be 4:00 in the morning. What is she doing here? It was 7:00 at night.
Oh, no. Really?
So I had just been day drinking, and not,
Wow.
my sense of time was completely off. And I remember her saying to me, I will never forget it. And she never let me forget it till the day she died. She said, I said, what are you doing here? And she said, oh, I was just in the neighborhood. She was at some church function or something. And she had little black pants on, little pink sweater with pearls.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And-
I know where this is going.
And she said, and I had my key, and I thought I was putting it in the lock, and I was about, 12 inches away from it. I was like in the corner, just trying to jam it into a corner of the door. And she goes, you smell like a bar. Have you been drinking? And I looked her straight in the eye, and I went, nope, and then threw up all over her.
Oh.
What year was this?
Oh, this
How
was-
old were you?
I was 21.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, let me guess. 92.
Probably
Yeah.
somewhere right around
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I am good.
Wow. Can you do that?
Yeah.
You're like
And
mathematical like that in your
No,
head?
not at all.
Okay. Okay.
And I remember she was like, oh my God. And I just walked into my apartment, passed out in the tub, and I had a Princess phone. And it had one of those extension cords where you could take it down the block and
Yeah.
all the way
Wait,
around the
wait,
house.
for a young soul here at
Oh, yeah.
Princess phone.
Please explain.
I know
Oh,
long corded phones, but Princess.
It looked like a stretched out yin and yang sign. It had like
Oh,
a flat.
okay. Yeah,
And
yeah,
it had the keypad was on the phone part.
Yeah.
And I remember my phone ringing, and I was laying in the tub, and I was like, hello. And it was my agent. And she goes, what's wrong with you? And I said, oh, I don't feel good. And she goes, well, you better be ready because I'm picking you up at like 6:00 in the morning.
Oh, you must have been hung over so
I-
bad. Did you puke on the way?
No, I puked during the photo shoot.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, no.
So the entire way she is telling me, she's like, you're so responsible. And I said, oh my God, please stop yelling at me. I didn't realize that what was happening. Like I thought it was just
3 smoothies.
yeah.
3 simple peach smoothies.
Once you start, you can't stop.
So she told the photographer that I had food poisoning.
Oh, good one. Good
And
one.
I remember standing out on Palm Canyon Drive. And at the time, there was remember TGI Fridays?
Yes.
There was a TGI Fridays on the corner. It had the little misters. And remember how their thing was like the black and white striped
Yes.
awnings and stuff? And I remember shooting at a point, and I was in a 3-piece wool suit on Palm Canyon Drive with the other models, and I was all, ugh. And they stopped to change the film, and I ran over to the shrubbery that was around
God.
and it was packed. And people were like, oh God. And I was just throwing up in the bushes.
Oh my God, they were eating.
Oh my God, people were
ew.
out there eating and drinking. And here I was like, and I don't think they used one photograph of that.
Literally,
Did you want me to do that again? Did you want me to go?
No, I don't even want to. That would have I would have never forgotten
disgusting.
that
Oh
if
my
I
God.
saw a guy puking in a bush while I was eating in Palm Springs.
I didn't have a drop of alcohol for I can't tell you how many years after that.
2 weeks ago, you're like, thank God I don't have an addictive personality. And then
I know.
3 margaritas and you
my
cannot
God.
stop
he drank
yourself.
all the Cape Cods.
I am such a lightweight. It's just not even.
I think you might be an alcoholic. You keep going and going and going and going.
Well, see,
You're a
that-
binge drinker, or you were.
Well, and I like the sweet drinks.
Oh,
So
those
that
make you
was a
real
problem.
sick.
Yeah, that was a
I think you just have
problem.
a sweet tooth because your body was just like, this tastes good, and you started having it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
God,
the-
those sweet drinks are get you.
the worst.
Well, before I tell the little Charlie story, I want to tell you, did you hear what Merriam-Webster's word of the year is?
Yes.
Okay, so I just heard about this, but it's surprising.
It's gaslighting.
Oh, I heard something different.
No, it's
So
gaslighting.
explain what that word is.
In an age of misinformation, fake news, conspiracy theories, Twitter trolls, and deep fakes, gaslighting has emerged as a word for our time. It is defined as the act or practice of grossly misleading someone, especially for one's own advantage. We know the queen of gaslighting.
We do.
Specifically trying to convince someone that the way they see something is incorrect.
Right. Well, okay, that's an easy way to.
It's a very vague term, though. It gets thrown around a lot.
It sure does.
Yeah.
Late on that.
And
hence,
incorrectly as well, too. It's basically meaningless now. I hate that word.
yeah,
most
and
people-
now it is kind of meaningless.
Most
You're
people
right.
just throw it around as an insult now.
They say oligarch, Omicron, codify, queen consort, raid, sentient, and cancel culture also words of the year.
Oxford's word of the year was Goblin-Mode.
I don't
What-
even know what that is.
What?
Goblin-Mode.
What is that?
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's
Of course he knows what it is.
Of course he does.
It's like a joke. If you ever seen a video of like a cat going crazy, the joke nowadays say, "Oh, the cat went goblin mode."
I've never
And that's a word
once
for the
in my
dictionary.
life ever
It's
heard
I
that.
think it's a Twitter thing. It's
Is
kinda-
the F word in the dictionary?
fuck?
I don't
Yeah.
know. It
Is
is.
it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I bet little kids look it up. Oh no, little kids
Yeah.
don't have a dictionary. What am I saying?
I've done that as a kid. It's a verb too.
You've done that as a kid.
Yeah, looked up the word, the F word. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
God, that's so funny.
F-U-C-K. Yeah. I mean, it has multiple definitions.
Now, I mean, does anybody even have a dictionary? No.
No, but
I used to
before
have
you
a massive one.
I did too.
It's fun.
Oh, I did too. I
Before
used to have
you-
encyclopedias.
Oh my goodness.
I know that was
My grandparents still have like the 80 volume world
Stop.
encyclopedia.
They
yeah,
do?
in
Oh
like
my God.
pristine condition.
people used to go door to door and sell those.
Oh, I'm sure that's what they got them.
Yeah.
I had something to. I have.
Oh, God,
I have
what?
2 things for you.
Okay.
I have a joke for you.
Okay. Oh, I don't like it already.
You're gonna love it,
Oh my God. Okay.
Laura.
What?
Do you know what 50 Cent did when he got hungry?
What did 50 Cent do when he got hungry now? I don't know.
58.
That's so dumb.
It's okay. It's really not that funny.
It's not. It's not.
Because
It's not. He
It made
makes
you
me
laugh.
You make me
It
laugh.
made you
Yeah,
laugh.
it's not that funny because you just picked another random number.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, 58. Okay.
Ah, it was funny.
No,
I've been waiting
you
a
are
week
funny.
to tell you that.
What
Okay.
else?
So the other thing, did you hear about the Florida woman that's suing Kraft for $5 million, saying Velveeta microwave mac and cheese takes longer to make than advertised.
I heard about this, and I
Good
thought
for
it was
her.
a
I
joke.
hope she gets it.
Oh
Why?
my God.
It's so
It's
funny.
it's literally a matter of seconds.
It's
like
so
it's
funny.
I can't
though.
believe
I
this
hope
is
she
real.
it is hilarious. I just
Is this
thought,
woman like a Karen or something, or she's just really
Probably.
smart?
She's out for the money. Yeah.
oh my God.
I love Velveeta shells and cheese.
And of course, Velveeta is saying it's frivolous and they're
Of course.
not even
Well, do
entertaining
you think
it.
legally there's anything there?
No, it's so dumb.
Who knows?
You
She's
never know.
probably they're if that would even go to trial, they'd probably make sure that she doesn't have a defective microwave or
I
something.
want that right now so bad. Do you like Velveeta
no.
$5
cheese?
million. I want that too.
Do you
No.
do you like that?
What?
Velveeta cheese and shells?
I can't tell you the last time I had those.
My mom recently made it and it was really good.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'd love some macaroni and cheese right now. See, I always get
Okay,
hungry
yeah,
this
we
time of
say
year.
every single
She's gonna be
time.
going
This time of year, this time of the podcast.
Last week it was Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
that was
Chick-fil-A. And then In-N-Out was one. McDonald's was one.
In and
time.
out. One of those grilled cheeses sounds so good right now.
With a milkshake.
oh
Ew,
God, that does sound good.
Why?
In-N-Out
Why,
has
why, why,
the
why?
worst milkshakes.
What?
Okay.
Oh, they're hard to drink because
No,
they're
here's
so
the thing.
thick.
Here's the thing. In-N-Out's milkshakes are just ice cream at slightly lower. Go to Chick-fil-A because they actually have hand spun milkshakes. I know because I used to work
we could
there.
go there.
Oh,
They actually have real spun milkshakes. In-N-Out
Okay.
is literally just poured directly out of the ice cream machine.
really? Okay.
not a
Well,
fan.
they're hard to drink. I mean, they can't drink it out of a straw.
I hate their
In-N-Out.
chocolate one too. It's so gross.
Oh my God. Oh,
I
that
could do
sounds so
Chick-fil-A
good.
big time. I think I'm.
Chick-fil-A's peppermint milkshake though is so good.
Is it?
Oh, I don't
seasonal?
like peppermint.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't either. I don't either.
I
It
don't
is
either.
So good.
Is
Really?
Oh, I don't like peppermint either, but I love the peppermint milkshake.
Is it peppermint vanilla? Peppermint. Just
Peppermint chocolate.
Oh, peppermint chocolate.
It is
Okay.
so good.
Oh my God.
And then I have one more thing for the two of you.
Okay.
And for everybody else. Just the visual. All you have to do is just picture it in your mind,
Okay.
and it's going to make you laugh. It involves Walmart, so that should be good
Okay.
enough for all of us.
Is it a headline?
Yes. It was in the New York Post. Walmart bans woman for riding electric cart while guzzling wine from a Pringles can.
Okay.
Of course.
That is an American right.
That
That-
is
Not.
what? Okay.
I
That's
burst out
funny.
laughing when I read that.
As
I
an
thought it was-
American, we
You-
all have the right to go
You
into
see
Walmart.
people like that.
Oh,
You totally do. That is
my-
not an exaggeration.
That's smart, though.
or weird.
Wait, was the can like the wine bottle in a Pringles can, or was the wine poured out directly into the Pringles can?
It was poured into the Pringles can.
See, I would have done that
Little
back in the day to sneak it in to drink my.
Bunch of little chip flakes. in there.
Oh yeah, totally.
And don't look.
I feel, but let me just tell you something right now. I feel like I want to save Charlie's story for next week.
I
Is
think
that
you-
okay?
I think you should.
I think so too.
Because I think you should take more time with it.
I agree, and I feel like it'd be too long. This podcast.
We're at
Then-
53 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
Then we have something else we can do.
What?
I want you to read this silently.
Damn it, Eric.
Now,
Not again.
I want you to read this out loud.
Okay.
Just don't look at. Just read it. Okay, ready?
Mike who cheese Harry. Okay. Wow.
You know, to be fair, you did try to get him with the you can taste salt if you are shaking it.
I know, but
salt in your mouth.
but I went for it. He doesn't even go. He didn't go for it. My coochie's hairy, yeah, but it's not.
And that's it, boys. We got it recorded. That's a sound bite. It's going on the soundboard.
Oh my God,
Remember
that's
when
amazing.
we did this? We had like a bunch of different ones.
Yes.
There's a lot of good ones like
Give me another one.
Hugh Janus,
Oh yeah,
Ben Dover,
yeah. That is classic.
Mike Oxmall,
You,
I
Mike-
never heard of that
Mike
one.
what?
Mike Oxmall,
Oh my God, that's good.
or Mike Hunt.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yes, I've heard that. I've heard that.
Did you see the TikTok where the girl asks her mom? I guess the mom must work for the daughter or something, and she gives her a post-it, and she's like, "Mom, did this guy call?" And she's like, "Mike Hunt," and she's like, "Yeah, did he call?" And she's like, "No." And the mom is saying it over, and did you see that? It was so funny.
She says it to like the little lobby that they're in. Yeah.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
You know what? You want to hear something very shameful?
Yes.
I did my salt thing, taste the salt thing to my mom.
Oh no, did she do it?
she-
Yeah,
Did
in
she
the
get
biggest
it?
way ever.
Oh,
and
my-
my sister just looked at me and went, Really? Like, she was so disgusted in me. My mom just was like, oh, I can't taste anything.
Oh my God. Why?
And my mom's like, let me see that. We're like, no, you don't want to see that.
Why did you do that when I was not there?
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it to my mom.
Yeah, she never got it, right?
No, she didn't get it at all.
Waste.
God,
Not at all.
Oh, wait till I see Mary.
Oh, don't do that to her.
She would have had a heart attack if she realized.
Oh my God.
She just, that's not something she even has on her radar, you know?
That is the best thing ever.
I have a video of it.
Oh my
but
God, can I please see it?
Maybe I erased it.
Oh no, why?
Because I didn't want to shame my mom like that. I felt
my
really bad
God,
about
that's
it.
what moms are for.
You know what? Kind of.
To love them and make fun of
To
them.
love them and to make fun of them?
Yes.
Everyone knows moms are for blowjob jokes.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, let's
my
see if it's
God,
in here.
Please let it be
Or
here.
that one. No, I'm pretty sure I erased
Oh my
it.
God.
Yeah, I erased it. And I'm glad that I did.
I'm
That
not.
was appropriate.
I'm very
I
disappointed.
think you shouldn't have done it in the first place, but since you did it, you should have kept the video.
Well, geez, thank you. I felt really, I didn't feel right about it.
I feel
I
gypped.
think you should feel bad, but we feel bad that you deleted it.
Hey, are we going to talk
No, it's
about
really
the
funny.
new logo?
No, not yet. We'll do that
Okay.
next week.
Oh, okay.
We'll do the new logo. We have
We have a
Again.
great new logo.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
Me
I'm
too.
excited for the new year. And with that,
Wait, no, we can't be ending
yeah, we're
already.
done. We're done. We're already at an hour.
Yeah.
We are?
Your
56
Balenciaga rant went
minutes.
on for like friggin'
it
ever.
really did. Yeah. Okay.
It was good, but it went on for a long time.
Okay. Well, you're not getting doll eyes yet, so.
I know, because look, I drink this Red Bull and it's late, and I'm
Yeah,
never
so
going to go to
now
bed.
it's in our best interest to leave before anything
Yeah,
wrong
probably
happens.
is. Yeah. Okay.
Before I
Bye.
start on another
See ya.
tangent.
Yeah, love your podcast. See you
Bye.
later.
I know. Okay. I just love you guys.
I love you.
And I've had a great
I love
time.
Brian.
Had a
whatever.
great time.
It's a big
He doesn't want to. You don't
He's
have
like,
to
whatever.
say it. You do not have to say it back. I know it's awkward.
Okay, yeah.
It's awkward.
He's moderately in like with you.
I have a podcast to run.
Exactly.
He's very busy.
He's very much.
He is very
this is all
busy.
business.
Yes, he is.
This is all business.
Not true.
We are just
not
tools for
totally-
his entertainment.
We are just employers,
You guys are
big time
the
employers.
springboard in which I launched my career off.
That's
of.
right.
Oh yeah.
See, there we go.
No, we're gonna get you that director gig somehow, some way. You're gonna direct something huge.
You're going to be the femme fatale, and I'm going to
No.
be like the.
We're gonna be the parents in the audience watching the movie. We're not gonna be in it.
That's fine.
No, we are. We're going to be the parents. It's going to be like.
Don't make him cast us. He
Instead
doesn't
of-
have to cast
Here's what I'll
us.
do. You guys will be in the premiere. You'll be in the front row seats, and
Thank
then I
you.
will end the movie on the Breakfast Club fist pump.
Yes.
And then the credits roll up, and they'll say, "In loving memory of my other parents."
Oh, that's
You won't be dead, but they'll say "loving memory," and people think that you did
post mortem.
die.
Okay.
It's for when you do die. You know.
Yeah.
That okay? I'm good with that. I
Well,
am 100% good.
For
with
me,
that.
it's probably not that far.
Stop it. You're well. The same with me.
We'll
Oh, yeah,
roll
we're
your
both-
wheelchair up there.
We'll have our
Hey,
rascals, our
How's your,
hospital bed.
Are you taking your blood pressure like you're supposed to?
I haven't.
Your whole blood pressure machine. You're not even using it.
No, but I'm taking my blood pressure pills.
Okay, good. That's important.
Every day.
Why are we doing this on camera?
She's
I
like,
don't
God,
know.
can I make his heart rate go up? How do I do that?
No, you're not as pent up as you used to be. So
No.
You're good. You're good now.
Balenciaga though got them a little.
I know. I was
It
a
got
little
me a little
worried.
fired up.
Little worried.
Did it make you a little bit nervous?
A little bit.
Oh gosh,
I got a little bit.
So I think what he should do is he should direct a 2000 and or like a 2024 version maybe of Meet the Fockers, and it'll be Meet the
Oh my
Fockers,
god!
and it'll be you and I in those roles.
Wait, so instead of the play on words, you just go straight for the actual joke,
Yeah,
which is meet
because
the fuckers.
because at the rate this country is going,
Oh my God! No,
nobody's gonna blink twice with
you
that word
can't
being
go
inside.
from the
That
whole
would be good.
Balenciaga rant to that.
yeah, meet the fuck, and then the most hated, annoying character in the entire movie comes in and head to toe Balenciaga.
Oh my God! See,
And then we
now
just
it's
light
more-
them on fire and roll them down a hill.
It's a Kim K parody for sure.
If we were in the movie, we'd be grandparents.
Yeah.
We'd be the old aunt and uncle. We'd be the old something.
no,
Yeah.
you guys are from the second one, the old horny parents.
Oh yeah, and we just do it all the time.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Gary
you
Oldman.
pretend
That'd be
we do
great.
it. Okay.
And you're like the
Oldman,
hot
that's
grandma
nice.
with like the big old rack.
Oh my
And
God! I
I've
could get
just-
a really dark fake tan.
Yes,
Yeah.
where you look just like a like an old Hermes bag.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do anything in your movie. We'll do anything.
And then I'm gonna wear like golf shorts, and I'll be so old that my
capris.
nutsack will.
You have to wear capris.
Oh yes, it'll just hang down below
Your
the
nutsack?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So at dinner I'll literally ouch, and I'll be sitting
Oh
on them.
my God.
Yeah.
And then as you walk away to go tend to your nutsack, we get a reverse shot where they're just.
Oh, that's not
yes,
something
that'll
you
be
want to
great.
see.
And then I'll have had the hair plugs.
This
so
is
you'll
a Johnny Knoxville movie at this
This
point.
is terrible.
So you'll see the big line in the back of my head where they've taken all the hair and put it up on my head, and I'll get it that plum color that old men do.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I know that color.
And then I'll get my eyebrows dyed like black, and they'll be
Why
all
can't
wiry.
we be like cool characters? Can't we be like cool older?
We are going to be
characters?
cool. We're just going to swear and like have sex.
Well, if you're
all the
going to
time.
do Halloween again, are you doing Halloween again? What are you doing?
I don't get to make that choice.
yes,
but
you do. You can. You are making the choice. What do you get? What are you going to
I don't
do?
own the IP to that. I don't know.
Are
Whatever.
you going to?
I would love to
read
direct
scripts and stuff. What are you going to do?
I would probably do a lot of things. I would love to direct a Halloween reboot. I'd love to do an Indiana Jones reboot, but I doubt that would
Oh,
ever
did you see the
happen.
previews for the new Indiana Jones?
Yes, I'm excited, but very tentatively.
I'm very excited.
I'm expecting it to be terrible. 'cause it
Who's
most
the
likely
star?
will be.
Harrison Ford.
What?
He's not dead.
I know, but I didn't think. I thought,
Apparently, he's in incredible shape. Actually, like they were saying that he would go run 5 miles after shooting every night. Like he's
Well,
apparently.
that's like what I do
Wow.
after this podcast.
Oh right, of course.
yeah, right.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's 85.
That's
though.
insane.
Yeah, Isn't
that crazy?
wow. Good for him.
I don't know if it'll be that good, but we'll see.
Well, anyway.
What do you want for Christmas?
Oh my God, let's end this thing. Then we
I
can
want
talk.
Harrison Ford.
I want this podcast to be over so
Wish
I can.
granted.
I know. I don't know. I don't know.
We could talk about it on next show.
Let's.
Let's do
And
it.
I'll tell the story
Wait, I
of
thought
Charlie.
You literally last week you said this big payoff where you're like, I got gifts for you two, and they'll be here next week.
Oh, right. Didn't he say that? Oh, me?
You said
Oh.
Wait, don't blame this on
I
me.
can't do. It's not. They're not ready yet.
that. Oh, okay. Well, you just said they would be,
the
so.
minute they're ready, I will be presenting them to you.
Just a Louis Vuitton bag with my name on it.
I'm not going to tell you guys.
Straight from China.
God,
Who knows?
I'm wet with
It's a
anticipation.
fake Balenciaga bag.
Oh God! Oh
Oh
no!
God! Oh my God!
No!
Anyway,
No, God.
all right. We're done. It's time to bid you adieu.
Adieu to you too.
Okay. Thank you, Capital Growth Inc., for being a sponsor of this
Thank
podcast.
you, Jay.
Remember to subscribe because we're going to have some fun things for subscribers. And our meet and mingle is coming up January 26th. Brian, you have to come to that, you know. You
Sure.
got to
You
put
do,
that in
Brian.
your little calendar.
It's in my calendar.
It better be.
Awesome. Awesome. And love your podcast.
I just
Please don't take out a paper. Don't
no.
take
I
out
just,
a paper.
Why does that make you nervous when
Yes,
I do
because
that?
that means more dialogue.
I
I
just
have the button.
want
You
to
do have the
promote
button.
one thing.
Okay.
Two things.
Okay.
Oh, 3 things.
I want to promote the Rady Foundation.
Yes.
So it's
yeah.
radyfoundation.org for the Give-a-thon.
You can still give, yes.
Yes, you can still give. And then the CRC website is crcncc.org.
Thank you. No 3? Just 2?
Oh, and then there's us, Laura Kane After Dark.
Soon to come, lauracanterdark.com. We'll see.
Get
As
ready.
soon as we, Brian.
Don't forget to subscribe to Mike Oxmall on YouTube, a big friend of ours.
Yeah, subscribe
That might
to
have
our
a parental
YouTube
warning
channel.
on it.
All of our
Yeah.
stuff has parental.
I already said my out. It's your
Oh.
turn.
I love you. And I really like you with your hair pulled back like that.
Oh, Jesus
Thank you.
Christ.
Some bitch has got to stay up and load this thing tonight. Guess who it is? Not him, not you, but me. And who wakes up at 4 a.m? Not him, not you.
Love your
but me.
podcast.
Thank you. Love you, my sweet, sweet babies. Bye.